Racing to the 2021 Kentucky Derby, and this time we continue our look at the 2021 Kentucky Derby starters, and we profile Greatest Honor, the third place finisher in the Florida Derby. Starting with the pedigree, he's by Tappet out of a Street Cry mare, and definitely some stamina influences in this pedigree. You get AP Indy, you get Unbridled, and you get some strong female influences on the broodmare side as well with Better Honor, a blue hen broodmare in the second generation. Tappet, of course, the sire of a couple of Belmont Stakes winner, yet to sire a Kentucky Derby winner, and for a while he was the most expensive stallion in the United States, of course now being replaced by Into Mischief, but he has produced a slew of stakes winners. A lot of them developed a little bit early. They have been a little bit quirky. They tend to not have long careers, so we'll see what happens with Greatest Honor, but the connections: homebred, Cortland Farm, Don Adams, that's the trainer and breeder, or breeder and owner, and then the trainer, Claude Shug McGahee. He has been to the Kentucky Derby 8 times, and then the jockey, Jose Ortiz, part of the Ortiz brothers, and neither one of them have won a Kentucky Derby. Now the race record for Greatest Honor: third in the Florida Derby, wins the Holy Bull, wins the Fountain of Youth. He did race against Known Agenda in a maiden race and did have a good, strong 2-year-old foundation before breaking his maiden at Gulfstream Park. He had won 3 in a row, and I think overall the Florida Derby effort was solid. He was trapped a little bit on the inside in that race, then made a run from last place and kind of got within 4 to 5 lengths of the winner, and then kind of flattened out as getting out first and getting first run on the race was Known Agenda. He chased Soup and Sandwich home and finished 3rd place in that race. He's going to train up towards the Kentucky Derby, and I think he kind of fits in there. Probably about 12 to 14-1 will be the odds right now based on the field complexion, but that could change depending on scratches later on. Of course, the human connections in this one: trainer Shug McGahee, he won the Kentucky Derby with Orb. He's been to the Derby 8 times and got a nice record with a win, 2 seconds, and a third. He was the trainer of Easy Goer in 1989 and Awe-Inspiring. That was a pretty good, solid entry, but they lost to Charlie Whittingham train Sunday Silence in that one. But his first Derby was back in 1984. And of course, his most recent Derby was Code of Honor. So he can definitely get a horse to go 1.25 miles. Definitely should have 4 to 5 weeks here to train him up to the Kentucky Derby following the Florida Derby. Meanwhile, Jose Ortiz, he's been to the Kentucky Derby 5 times and brought horses like Samrat, Upstart, Tappet. Did get second with Good Magic to Justify. Upstart was an interesting horse. He ran well in Florida, and then he may have probably put his Derby race into a Florida Derby effort that was a knockdown, drag down affair, and ended up just kind of being a little bit over the top by the time he got to Kentucky, but he had a strong speed figure in his Florida Derby. Good Magic was a little bit more lightly raced, trained by Chad Brown. He chased all the way around really in that race, second all the way around to Justify, and put in a good effort there. He also rode Tappet, who ended up winning the Belmont Stakes with. So, and Samrat put in a good run too in the Kentucky Derby. So far, Jose Ortiz 0 for 5 in the Kentucky Derby with a 2nd place finish in the Derby with Good Magic. So he's going to train up to the Kentucky Derby, stay in Florida for a couple of weeks, then move up to Louisville. Jose Ortiz still scheduled to ride. Shug McGahee, the trainer. Tappet, the sire. What do you think of Greatest Honor's chances? I think overall, I definitely think they weren't all out in the Florida Derby after having secured the Kentucky Derby points. His best running is running on the outside of horses. I think he can race from mid-pack. He's gotten used to some bigger fields and some experience. He should have a solid foundation underneath him with the 3 prep races as a 3-year-old. Leave a comment on Greatest Honor and his Kentucky Derby chances. Hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. We've already got profile videos on the Kentucky Derby up with Helium, Midnight Bourbon, Hot Rod Charlie, and also some other Kentucky Derby starters as we lead you up to the 2021 Kentucky Derby.